Odinaka, your wickedness is obvious towards your first wife. How can you go and pick up your child from your first wife? Odinaka, my question to you is that, is it because you have seen that you can overpower that woman when it comes in terms of money? Or is it because that this woman is not following you legally? That is why you have the mind to drive from all the way from Lagos to Enugu to pick up your child without the consent of your wife. I know you did it so that she will be in pain. I know you did this so that she will run kitikata and look for you in Lagos, to trace you and come back to that house in Lagos, because you know that she can't leave that child for you. My wonderful people, share this video. Mamoka has come again. I saw a video that your woman was crying, your first child, that you came to the school and picked up your daughter without her consent. And you made a video on your own saying that how can your woman, your wife, put your child in public school, whereas you paid, you put him in a private school, very expensive school. Now, I want to ask you this, Odinaka. It was in this blue app that you sent your wife and the child out of the house you paid at any good that they are living. They are no longer living in that location. You carried the car from her and tell her not to use anyone. You collected keys. Now, how can she be taking that child all the way from where she is now to that place? That is the most reason that made her to change school to the level that she can foot. Because you are not ready to give them one kobo. You said it and you have not been doing it since how many months now? So you find out that this lady has changed school to so and so place. Without her consent, you just drive back and pick up your child. They will hand over your child to you because they know that you are the father. But the mistake Dera did was not to give instruction to the new school change, never to allow any person to come and pick the child. Now, Chidera or Dera, why don't you go to welfare? This is not a battle you will fight with hand. You need legal protection. You need legal support. Go to welfare, because that child is too tender to be with the father. As long as both of you are having issue, as long as there is another woman that is involved, that child should not be there. And you, Odinaka, have you forgotten that this woman you are handing over Dera's child has not been in good terms with Dera? Have you forgotten that this woman outrightly wants Dera not to touch her baby? And you expect Dera to allow you to carry her own baby to this woman? How dare you treat your own child this way by telling your child that her mother is a bad woman and you are a good boy? Her mother is a bad girl and you are a good boy. You are indirectly buying that to your daughter. You don't know. You are indirectly spoiling that child, but you don't know. There is no amount of things you do now to that child that will make that child to love you more than the mother. Thank God, she is more than 3-4 years. She knows her mother. Now look at it. You handed her over to another woman, telling her that this is your new mommy, that your other mommy is old one, that this is your current mommy. And this particular girl followed that woman to enter inside her house. She said no. She began to cry. Where is my mother? I want my mother. Instead of you to tell your child, don't worry, I am bringing your mother, or your mother is coming. Or you could say that this, for now, this is your new mommy, that you should follow her. Are you out of your senses? No, I want to ask you, Odinaka, if your father, at your tender age, if your father can take you away from your mother and be telling you that your mother is evil, your mother is bad, will you be where you are today? Will you love your family the way you love your family today? Don't spoil that child. That child is too tender for this your side chick to handle. Do you think that your side chick will love this your daughter? No. As long as she has the mind to do what she did to the mother, she can still maltreat this your daughter. She might be pretending good in your face. You can't be in the house from morning to night. Watch what will happen to that your daughter. So the earlier you take that daughter back to the mother, use your money and train your daughter, take care of your daughter, the better for you than this battle you want to enter into. You just want to shatter your family. What did Dera do to you that you cannot take care of Dera and the daughter, even if both of you are no longer married? Have you forgotten that if Dera followed you legally, by law, as long as that child is in a tender age, you are not supposed to live with that child, with another woman? No. As long as the mother of that child is alive, you have no right to take that child to live with your concubine. It's against the law. So you have to release that child back to Dera. And if eventually Chidera follow you legally, wherever that child is living, you have to pay for the rent. You pay child support. You will pay both education, medical, feeding, everything you have to pay. So if you love your life and you love yourself, make peace with your first wife. You guys should separate peacefully if the marriage is no longer working. How can you do such a thing? Coming out in the internet, telling your child that the mother is bad, that you are good. You don't know what you are causing to that baby. My wonderful people, if you have watched that video, tell me what Odinaka Chukwu is doing now to the daughter and the first wife. Is it right? He has seen it that maybe Dera has no money to follow up this legally. This is what I call intimidation. That is why he is intimidating Chidera, knowing that that child is her joy. If he take that child from her, he will frustrate her. If he take that child from her, she will definitely run to Lagos to go and look for her daughter. Whereby coming into that house again, for them to begin to fight each other. Odinaka, return that daughter to the biological mother. For now, leave them alone. Share this video and drop your opinion in the comment section.